You're watching Disney by the Day, where I share facts, stats, and Easter eggs about your favorite Walt Disney World attractions. Sit back, keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the ride vehicle at all times as we learn Disney by the Data. Today, millions of Walt Disney World guests know the Country Bears as the lovable stars of Grizzly Hall in Frontierland. They sing, joke, and perform their way through one of the oldest surviving attractions in Magic Kingdom. But what many guests don't realize is that the Country Bears were never supposed to live in Florida at all. Their story begins high in the mountains of California, in a place called Mineral King. To understand the origins of the Country Bears, we have to travel back to the mid-1960s. Walt Disney was already one of the most influential entertainment visionaries in the world. Disneyland was thriving, work on the Florida project was secretly underway, and Disney's groundbreaking attraction from the 1964 New York World's Fair had demonstrated that audio animatronics could become a powerful new form of storytelling. At the same time, Walt had become fascinated with skiing. In 1965, the United States Forest Service selected Walt Disney Productions to develop a massive ski resort in California's Mineral King Valley, located in the Sierra Nevada mountains. The proposed destination would have been unlike anything Disney had ever built before. Plans included hotels, restaurants, shopping, entertainment venues, and a world-class ski complex designed to compete with the best mountain resorts in North America. The project was envisioned as an American alpine wonderland that would combine outdoor recreation with Disney-style entertainment and hospitality. Walt believed that guests would need entertainment after a day on the slopes. Rather than simply providing restaurants and lodging, he wanted the resort to offer a unique experience that guests could not find anywhere else. One idea stood out. Walt imagined a musical show performed by bears. Audio animatronic bears, obviously. The assignment landed on the desk of legendary Disney animator and Imagineer Marc Davis. Davis had already helped create some of Disneyland's most iconic attractions and characters, such as Pirates of the Caribbean, Haunted Mansion, Jungle Cruise, The Enchanted Tiki Room, It's a Small World, Carousel Progress, Great Moments with Mr. Lincoln, and America Sings. Working alongside writer Al Bertino, he began exploring countless possibilities for a cast of performing bears. Early concepts included marching band bears, mariachi bears, Dixieland jazz bears, circus bears, and even a one-bear band capable of playing multiple instruments at once. The creative team experimented with dozens of personalities and performance styles while trying to determine what kind of entertainment would best fit the mountain resort. The project quickly became one of the most unusual concepts being developed inside WED Enterprises, the predecessor to Walt Disney Imagineering. According to accounts later shared by Marc Davis, Walt Disney visited his office while the bear concepts were being developed. Walt reportedly laughed at the sketches and expressed his enthusiasm for the characters. Davis would later remember this meeting as the last time he ever spoke to Walt Disney. Only weeks later, on December 15, 1966, Walt passed away. For many Disney historians, this moment represents one of the final attraction concepts that Walt personally reviewed before his death. Yet the Country Bears did not die with him.
Still barely keeping it together.
While Walt Disney Productions continued refining plans for Mineral King, the Bear Show evolved into what became known as the Bear Band Restaurant Show. The concept envisioned guests dining while watching a group of musical bears performed on stage. During development, the creative team gradually shifted towards a country and western theme. The mountain bears were becoming country bears. But the future of Mineral King itself was becoming increasingly uncertain. Environmental groups, most notably the Sierra Club, challenged the proposed development concerns over the impact on the pristine mountain valley led to years of legal and political battles. What had once seemed like Disney's next great destination became mired in controversy. As the years passed, progress slowed dramatically. Eventually, the resort project was abandoned altogether. The Mineral King would later become part of the Sequoia National Park. Fortunately, another project was underway. As work accelerated on Walt Disney World in Florida, Imagineers began searching for attractions that could help fill the new Magic Kingdom. Frontierland, in particular, needed additional entertainment offerings. Somewhere within Disney Archives sat a nearly completed concept featuring a cast of musical bears, detailed character designs, story concepts, and a growing collection of songs. The decision was made to rescue the project. Imagineers including X Entencio and composer George Bruns helped transform the abandoned resort entertainment concept into a full-scale audio animatronic theater attraction. The bears relocated from the mountains of California to the frontier wilderness of the American West. Their personalities were refined, their music expanded, and Grizzly Hall was designed to become their permanent home. On October 1st, 1971, the Country Bear Jamboree debuted with the opening of Magic Kingdom at Walt Disney World. It immediately became one of Frontierland's signature attractions. In fact, the show proved so popular that Disney decided to build a duplicate version at Disneyland just months later. The California installation became the centerpiece of the entirely new land called Bear Country, making the Country Bears one of the few attractions in Disney history influential enough to inspire the creation of a new themed land. More than 50 years later, guests continue to enjoy the descendants of those original Mineral King concepts.
Okay now, our next performer used to play with the Mineral Kings, but is here now.
Country Bears have survived changing trends, park expansions, and multiple generations of Disney storytelling. They've outlived the ski resort they were created for, the valley they were supposed to inhabit, and even many of the attractions that opened alongside them in 1971. Perhaps that's the most remarkable part of the story. If Disney's Mineral King Resort had been built, the Country Bears might have been remembered as a charming dinner show tucked away in a mountain lodge visited by skiers. Instead, the cancellation of one project gave birth to a Disney icon, inspiring 4 versions of the show, and is one of only 7 attractions to have a full-length movie after it. Today, when Henry welcomes guests into Grizzly Hall, he is carrying on a legacy that began not in Frontierland, not in Florida, not even in a theme park. It began on the remote California Valley, where Walt Disney imagined that after a long day on the slopes, guests might enjoy listening to a group of bears sing a few songs. The resort never opened. The bears did.
Look for the bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. I mean the bare necessities, that's why the bare necessities, just the bare necessities of life. Wherever I wander, wherever I roam, I couldn't be fonder of coming home. The bees are buzzing in the trees to make some honey just for me. When you look under the rocks and plants and take a glance at the lazy ones that maybe try to do, the bare necessities of life will come to you. They'll come to you.
You've been watching Disney by the Data. If you've enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, please subscribe, like, and share.